Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Jay and I make epoxy-free tumblers. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this scrapbook paper and glitter tumbler using CrystaLac products. If you want to know more about CrystaLac and the other products I use, be sure to check the description box below. Let's get into it. I'm starting out with a 12-ounce slim Duozie from Maker Flow Crafts. This doubles as a koozie and also as a tumbler. It's more for like the skinnier cans, so think of like a White Claw or a Red Bull can, but they also come with these adorable little care instruction cards that come inside. The scrapbook paper that I'm using today is from Hobby Lobby. It is an amazing tropical leaves, monster leaves. It's awesome. Now this paper is a little bit on the thinner side, so depending on how thin or thick your scrapbook paper is, you need to be mindful that when you're using the glue that it is going to be more prone to rip the thinner it is. And so I'm applying the glitter glue directly to the backing of the paper. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spread that glue over the base of the cup as well. And I'm applying the scrapbook paper with the glitter glue directly to the tumbler. There is no need to base coat this, any type of color. You don't have to do any of that. CrystaLac glitter glue can adhere directly to stainless steel. And so I am going as gently and slowly as possible because I don't want to rip this paper. But I'm also going to be adding more glue because I want this to stick and adhere as well as it possibly can. I am taking an X-Acto knife and I am going to cut the overhang, that excess paper that's hanging over. Now you do want to be careful and you want this knife to be as sharp as possible because your paper is wet, and so if it is not a sharp blade, it's going to tug and pull and possibly rip, and you don't want to do that. You also want to do this while your glue is still wet. Otherwise, it's going to dry, and then when you peel that overhang back, it's going to rip your paper. So definitely don't want to do that. Once your seam is nice and cut, you can go ahead and you can start sealing the outer part of your paper, right? Because you already have glue on the backing. And you want to seal this in with glitter glue. I did about maybe 2 or 3 coats, allowing them to dry 2 hours in between. Remember, CrystaLac glitter glue needs to dry for 2 hours before you can move on with another coat or with Brite. I forgot to film putting on the first layer of glitter, but what I did was I taped off my scrapbook paper to prevent it from getting all nasty with glitter and paint. And I went in and I painted the bottom and the top with Clover Flippin' Awesome paint, which is a gorgeous deep like hunter green. And then I went in with my glitter, which is Prussian from Glitter Glams. It is probably my favorite green glitter. ever. And here I am taking my CrystaLac glitter glue and I am going in for a second coat. Okay guys, here comes the good stuff, okay? So I am taking a dry brush and I am knocking off any loose glitter that might be on the cup, because my intention here was to seal the entire, well, not the entire cup, but just the glittery parts with glitter glue so that it wouldn't migrate all over the cup, especially on the scrapbook part. So as you can see, I had taped that part off so that I didn't get any paint or any glitter on it. I didn't want it, I wanted to try to make that part as clean as possible. So at this point, you can imagine my absolute horror when this happens. You guys, I was so heartbroken because up until this point, everything had been going so well. And I kind of just sat there in shock for a minute, staring at the cup like, what the hell am I supposed to do now? But I immediately started thinking, how am I going to fix this, right? And you're probably thinking, why are you even showing me this part? I'm showing you because mistakes happen and we make goofy mistakes that end in this. But they are fixable, especially with CrystaLac products, because they are so thin. You know, we can easily fix a mistake. And here I am pointing to the cup, Brite first, because in actuality, we could have saved all of this heartbreak had I sealed that scrapbook paper with Brite first before going in with paint and glitter. So my plan for saving this cup was that I went ahead and I sealed it about 2 or 3 times with glitter glue, letting it dry for 2 hours in between each coat, before I went in with Brite, which is what you see I'm doing now. And I continued on with Brite for several layers until I got everything nice and smooth. And I wanted it to be smooth because my next step is that I'm going to go in with more scrapbook paper. And so that's what I'm doing here. I am going ahead and using my glue again, and just like I did the first time, I am going ahead and I'm going to paint the backing of the paper and reapply it again. And after several coats of glitter glue and Brite tone, I've got it all nice and smooth and shiny. I am ready to go in with my washi tape, which is also from Hobby Lobby. And then I'm taking CrystaLac glitter glue and I'm going ahead and sealing all of those little washi tape strips so that they don't lift under Brite tone later on. And once your glitter glue is dry, you can then start going in with your coats of Brite tone every 4 hours, sanding in between every 3 or 4 coats until you are satisfied with the smoothness of your cup. And here she is. Guys, as much as this cup was a real bitch to make, I'm sorry, it was. I absolutely love the way that it turned out, the green on green. It's so vibrant and full of life, and I adore her. And it just goes to show that you can make a pretty big mistake and yet still come out with a beautiful finished product. But I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what type of videos you would like to see me post, and I will do my very best to make it happen. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw here, please consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to this channel. If you want to see more content from me, be sure to click the bell notification button, which will let you know every time I drop a new video. See you guys real soon. Thanks again.